So today is the first day after the day's life saving time. We went back an hour, so right now it's 5:33. It's a little dark, and this is my first time riding my motorcycle in the dark. Good thing is that I have fog lights on. I have a reflecting gear over the jacket, reflecting gear on my boots. So hopefully, and also the ST2 brake module, that hopefully people who can't see at night should be able to see me. And I'm planning to also the GV bag has some type of reflectors, and hopefully those will help me to get home safely. So we'll see how it turns out on how the lights do and how they're very bright. Gotta say, look at the difference. If I turn them off versus if I turn them on. We're gonna leave them on. I don't care. See how bright they are? So that's what I need. I need brightness. I don't want to put the high beams on. I just want to be able to see in front of me and stay away from cars as much as I can. But it looks really nice outside with all these nice buildings and stuff. So yeah, Tyson's. Look at that traffic on 66. That's what 495. That's what I'm trying to avoid. But look at those beautiful buildings. The Vita building and the Intelsat building and the Capital One building behind me. Looks pretty nice. So God willing, I will be getting home safely. Look at those beautiful buildings when they're lit up. You can tell that it's, like I said, it was gonna be dark today, but it's a beautiful, beautiful night to be riding a motorcycle. So, and I'm gonna do it all week long because the weather, it's very nice. Like I said, the motorcycle has everything it needs now to make the journey during nighttime. I only have to be extra careful because sometimes, like this guy right here, he sees me that I'm merging in, he can't see. Like I said, people tend to be very stupid. Merging lanes doesn't mean that you get to merge without seeing who is riding on the other lane. But like I said, that's what I have to watch out for, because people think that they own the streets. But I really like my fog lights. I think that I don't need to put the high beams on. There is enough lighting on the streets to ride the motorcycle. And like I said, I do have one of those yellow reflecting vest on top of the jacket so people can see me, and also the braking system that I installed yesterday, exactly because I knew that it was going to get dark when I left work. Was I a little bit afraid, thinking driving the motorcycle or riding the motorcycle at night is not a good idea? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, but I tend to be the type of person that I like to overcome my fears, and this is the reason why I want to ride my motorcycle when it gets dark. You know, if I can ride a car, and I'm planning to install lights underneath the saddlebags or the hard bags as well, so people can actually see that this is a motorcycle. I am going to do that this weekend. So, like I said, I need to do my own thing and just be extra careful with what other people are going to do, and that's it. So, but it's a beautiful 69 degrees. It's a little warm underneath the jacket, but because it gets a little cool during the day, but it's just a beautiful night to be riding the motorcycle. And like I said, if I do what I'm supposed to do without, not getting distracted and having the fog lights on, I don't care if I blind people or not. It is for my own protection to make sure that I see the lights, or that I see far enough from the road when I'm riding the motorcycle. So I'm staying on my right hand lane. I'm not, like I said, in a rush to get home, like I never am in a rush to get anywhere when I ride my motorcycle. And I like what I have done to it to make it look like this. So a big shout out to my friend Aram, who helped me, who actually put the fog lights on to do exactly what I'm doing right now, right when it gets darker sooner, and be able to have enough lighting when I go out. And hopefully the brake light system that I put in yesterday, it's doing what it was supposed to do, and that's all I care about. Like I said, there is always an idiot who, and that's the reason why I'm gonna ride the motorcycle as much as I can during the winter time, because I want to avoid that traffic. It's in the morning, it's in the afternoon, and hopefully, because of the holidays, not a lot of people are gonna be out. A lot of people are gonna go away for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't plan to go anywhere because I already took vacation recently, but I want to, like I said, overcome my fears, which is the reason why I wanted to bring the motorcycle this week and see how I feel. And it doesn't really make any difference. It's just dark, and if the motorcycle has, its own light, and the braking system does what it's supposed to do, and like I said, I'm going to install some lighting underneath the hard bags and turn them on when I come from work, then people should be able to see me ride the motorcycle. Now, what can you do is some people get stupid. There's nothing you can do. All you can do is ride your own ride and try to get home safely. Like I said, I have reflecting gears on my boots and the jacket as well, so people can see me, like those construction jackets, but it's actually for motorcycle, yellow with the reflecting things. That's what I got on my jacket, so people can see me, or you can see me better, and just get home safely. That's all I want. Like I said, I'm not in a rush to get home, and I've seen motorcycles ride during the night, and I mean, you would really have to be really blind not to see a motorcycle as big as this one while you are riding, while you're driving. But you know, some people can't see very well at night, and they don't get the correct glasses to see well at night. And you know, I've seen some videos where people are doing their own thing and suddenly they get hit by behind, and it's just unfortunate because you know, you're not looking for that, but it happens when you're you know, driving your own car. So it doesn't really make a difference, except from the fact that you are not as much protected as when you're driving your car. But that's why you have to be a defensive rider and also an aggressive rider, to swerve and you know, make sure you see your escape routes. And you know, they teach you all of that when you take the class. So just do your own thing. That's the only advice I have. And please, 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 most importantly, wear protecting gear. That is the most important thing. If you're gonna fall, don't leave any skin on the pavement. Wear your helmets, your gloves, your jacket, your riding pants, your riding boots, whatever you need to protect yourself. And you know, I am very lucky and blessed to know that at least the street that I travel on or ride on is a straight street. I don't have to do any excessive curving or sharp turns, because you know, like I said, motorcycles for me are fun now that I started riding the motorcycle. But I've seen people, yesterday I was watching a video, and I don't know where this took place, but I mean, if you want to ride your motorcycle at a high rate of speed and in very sharp turns, do it on a racetrack. At least you're not gonna kill anybody. But if you do it in a regular road and you're with other motorcyclists or other cars, most likely you're going to die. And I saw a couple of guys who were, I think it was a group of motorcyclists who were riding like they were going somewhere, and they couldn't wait to get there. Sharp turns, and suddenly you see one of the road, you know, on a curvy road, and the next thing you know, there's another one coming, and the same thing. This one just went through the woods, and I'm like, seriously, you know, motorcycles can kill you, cars can kill you, and it's just unfortunate when I see people who do crazy stuff like that, because you know, your life, it's worth anything. Your life, it's worth everything. Your life it's everything. It should be everything. Your safety should be your priority, and the safety of your fellow riders and people who also drive cars should always be your priority. And like I tell people, wear motorcycling gear, spend the money to do it. I know it can get expensive, but if you're gonna get your motorcycle because you think you know it all, or because you think you're Marc Marquez, even he has broken arms in racetracks. Not even streets, racetracks. When that's where you're supposed to grab your motorcycle and put it at a high rate of speed and do all those crazy curves. Those things are designed for you to do that, not regular streets like this one or curvy streets or wherever. So please, to my fellow riders, Grow up. Grow up. I get that the adrenaline gets to you, but grow up. Motorcycles are not to be played with. And when you do crazy stuff like that and you end up dying or breaking your body or dumping your motorcycle in the woods or whatever it is, you are only hurting yourself and other people as well. So please, 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 ride your motorcycle like your life depends on it. There's nothing wrong with getting to a place where you need to go late than never. So that's my advice of the day, or the night I should say. Wear protective gear, wear reflecting gear during the night. Make sure your motorcycle is well equipped for lighting. Eventually I'm gonna connect the GV bag to the battery. I need to get the cables to do that. I didn't buy them, but I am going to do that because if I'm gonna be doing more riding in the dark, I need to start doing that as well, for my own safety and to protect myself and for other people as well. Because you get hit behind by a car that is not paying attention, I'm sure it's not a good feeling to go, get a whiplash or whatever and go on top of another car and then have somebody hit your motorcycle and destroy it. It was bad enough that somebody dropped it. I had to get it fixed. Gladly I did. And if you're interested in some parts like the fender or the back seat, backrest, including the pad,